Bear Grylls. I'm going to show you what it takes to get out alive from some of the most dangerous places on Earth. I've got to make it through a week of challenges in the sort of places you wouldn't last a day without the right survival skills.
Hi, I'm Bear Grylls, and in this episode, I'm going to show you guys what it takes to survive out here in the jungle islands of the Caribbean. So yeah, with me, I have a special sword called the scimitar. It's actually a type of dagger. I also have a Swiss knife and a backpack with a couple of stuff in it, like a sleeping bag, a crafting table, a fishing rod made out of bamboo, and 2 water bottles since you can severely get dehydrated out here. Like, trust me, guys, you do not want to be out here without water bottles. Anyways, I'm gonna swim over to the island. This journey is not gonna be an easy one, as the 7 mile long route consists of some of the world's toughest terrain of mountains, crevices, and ravines. Although you have got to be careful of the bushes which are littered all around the forest floor, as they contain some of the world's most dangerous snakes, such as the boa constrictor, the pythons, and also the deadly anaconda, which can cover 30 feet long and can cause instant death if you do happen to fall into a ravine. This is a journey. So I have entered the other side of the island now, as you can see, and I have spotted some sugar cane here, guys, but you do not want this, believe me. And I've also spotted a cave, which is bad news, guys. Trust me, it's filled with anacondas and other type of poisonous creatures in there. So you do not want to be going in there, trust me, guys. All right, anyways, so this is what we call bamboo. So this is exactly what the fishing rod was made out of. And I'm just going to grab some of this, as you can see. It's easy to grab, as you can see. All right, so yeah, moving ahead. So now what we're looking for is a kind of isthmus. It's going to be connecting the two lands. So this is like a small part of the island, and then it connects to the bigger part of the island. And I've spotted some cocoa beans over here, as you can see. All right. Oh, okay, guys, it's infested with cockroaches, so better to just leave it out here. So we're just gonna throw it and move on ahead. It would have been nice if it was not infested. That way it would have been safe to eat. But trust me, now that it's infested, I would recommend you not eating this unless you're truly hungry and lost. And you do not have any food source near you. All right. So as you can see, it is a bit bushy out here. I'm struggling to go out. I'm just going to chop through some of these leaves out here. And yeah, I failed. All right. So making the jump now. And I'm just looking on for the little isthmus, which I told you about. There are a ton of nests on the trees over here, as you can see. All right. So right now we're just like crossing leaves, which is insane. Like there's so much bushes and leaves around in the forest floor. That's insane, guys. You can clearly hear, okay, that's a night catcher, I'm guessing. I'm not exactly sure about the bird type over here. It is kind of a endangered species, as you will. Like most of the birds and animals here are endangered, except for the seagulls over here, which I'm going to try to catch. These are a great source of protein out here. Like if you find a beach over here, I wouldn't recommend you swimming. That's clearly why I'm not going out here. I obviously have to go to my extraction point, but still, like you do, if you find a beach or if you're near a beach, I would recommend you like trying to capture some of the seagulls. They are a great source of protein, as you can see. All right, so moving ahead, I'm just gonna oh yeah, I spot a pelican over there, which I'm gonna try to catch or kill at least. All right, yep, got him, and also got a couple of eggs from these birds, which is kind of nice. The good thing about the jungle is like you can get up through vines. It's kind of like nature's natural ladder. And oh, what's that? Okay, this is a kind of jungle temple built by an ancient tribe. They no longer exist here, unfortunately. They have moved on somewhere else. And this place is basically filled to the brim with booby traps. And usually you'll see a 3-chord lever in these things. That's what the ancient tribe told me. Like, all right, so this is the combination right here. You just pull all of them down. It's really simple, and it could just end up saving your life. So be careful, there might be an arrow shooting out of the dispenser, as you saw. All right, so this whole thing is connected by redstone signals, which makes it really dangerous. All right, opening the chest now to the main treasure. There's not much of value actually here. I'm just gonna take the saddle with me in case. And as you can see, you have to really be careful, just make a run for it. All right, I'm gonna check the top part out. Uh, yep, there does not seem to be anything of great value or anything actually over here. All right, just gonna continue on with my journey or my mission, I suppose. All right, so now, okay, this is where it gets a bit denser. Like suddenly you have all the leaves and stuff just everywhere. And that's a lyrebird actually. It kind of sings, or it does sing actually. And yeah, you can collect it for meat, although it is an endangered species, and only when when you're pushed to the point, I would suggest you killing them. Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest you. Like there might be a few ducks and stuff around which you can kill actually. So, oh yeah, I took a bit of damage over there. My knee is hurting a bit. All right. Yep, making it through the jungle. So there is a small pond or opening over here which you can find ton of. This is like a smaller river where you do not find crocodiles and stuff. Like this is what connects to the main ocean, but this is just a small part. This is not like a huge river, not the ones you would find in the Brazilian rainforests at least. So there are some weird type of plants as well over here, but yeah, nothing of great value as such, or nothing we can actually use in this journey. As you can see, like a ton of nests just down here. I'm gonna try and collect this. Unfortunately, you cannot collect the nest like that. All right. So you do get the eggs, which will be required for protein if you do not have anything else. So just collect all the eggs, guys, if you're stranded out here, because they are a great source of protein. Trust me. So there are a few mallard ducks over here, which are essentially wild ducks. So they are naturally a bit shy of humans, but those didn't seem so shy. All right. Yep, going through this en masse of just bushiness over here, making it down. So I am on a lookout for watermelons. I'm going to kill this pig since this is like a real good source of protein. These are wild boars or feral boars, as they say. So they are a really good source of protein. And if you do find a lake, I wouldn't recommend going in it. But if it's like just 1 or 2 feet deep, then you should definitely go. Otherwise, they're usually murky, and you might get trapped and even die there. So yeah, all right. So moving on. So I am in this lagoon now, which should be near my extraction point, and I have fallen down, which is just amazing. Trust me, you do not want to get all these injuries out here. It's really dangerous. All right. So as you can see, there is a bit of a lagoon kind of thing out here. Oh, those are the watermelons that I was talking about. You do need to use your Swiss knife for it though, to get the melons. Ah, tasty melons. All right. Okay, as you can see, the melon slices are with me. All right. Now, what I'm actually searching for is like a good place to set up for the night, because it is getting a bit dark, and I do not think I have time for a campfire since I've been roaming out so much. I haven't really thought about where I'm going to sleep. All right. Yep. All right. So this will make a good area, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna remove all the leaves and make sure everything is nice and safe. Okay, opening my backpack, and I'm gonna take out my sleeping bag. Now I know what you would think, like, why don't you make your own bed? But out here it's really hard. They're thick wood, and it's not easy to make out here. So it would normally take me half a day, which I do not have actually, because you get severely dehydrated, and I'm not even sure if the water is pure. Also, the extraction point is just a bit farther away, so really doing that wouldn't be of much help. Normally, I would advise you to sleep on the forest floor or like on the bushes, because on top there might be jaguars and all sort of stuff. So like make it a bit elevated, but make it your own, like out of wood and stuff. So, yeah. All right. So now I've come across to the ocean and it has started raining. As you can see, it's raining heavily. This region receives around 650 cubic meters square of rainfall every year, or 700 inches of rainfall actually every year. So now I am close to my extraction point, but although I'm not 100% sure where it is, like really now I'm just searching around, which could be dangerous, especially out here. Like I could be dehydrated. Now you may think that because there's rain coming, like, oh yeah, so yeah, you can drink the water and stuff, but trust me guys, it's not pure. Like the trees, oh my god, it's thundering. So as I was saying, the trees are going to contain dust particles and all that, which makes the rainwater impure. Yeah, so just gonna make it through. And this is usually the time where all the creepy crawlies come out. So if you are setting up a bed for a second day, which I wouldn't advise, like I would advise you to get an SOS immediately. All right, so if you are setting up for a second day, especially after rainfall, I would advise you to make it a bit higher off the ground, like at least 6 to 7 feet off the ground, like wherever you're going to sleep, because that avoids the creepy crawlies from coming in, although there's no guarantee. Also make out a nice flat place for yourself for the night, because yeah. So yeah, just gonna scavenge through these leaves and hopefully I find my extraction point. Hopefully. I am being kind of optimistic over here. Alright, so I think, nope, it is going to take a while, isn't it? So I'm just going to come back to you guys shortly after I find my extraction point. Alright. So guys, I have found what is supposed to be my extraction point. Unfortunately, the helicopter couldn't come through in this thunderstorm. So I have to do with this boat and I better get going because it's thunderstorm time and the tides are gonna be real high. So this journey has been incredible and it's been a real amazing for me. For now, Bear Grylls signing off. Hey guys, if you did make it to the end of the video, please leave a big fat thumbs up and consider subscribing for the whole series because when it comes out, I promise it's going to be epic. I know this was the first episode and it was a bit broken, I can say, and a ton laggy. So I'm sorry for that, guys. But do stick around for the whole series. And I do not mean to have offense against any of the Bear Grylls cast. It's just a completely fun series, and it's not meant to be taken seriously, basically, guys. So please, yeah. So if you did enjoy it, again, leave a like and stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.